today's video, we're going to kind of derail a little bit. There's a few different varying subjects or different projects I'm going back and forth on. Currently, my wife has been wanting to reconfigure her trunk setup. A lot of 4Runner groups and a lot of people that enjoy these wonderful vehicles like to put a trunk support, whether to put a bed on or storage. But in this one, we're going to go through and put two 12-inch subs in here and put in some drawers, so that way everything can be a little bit more concisely put away and have its own space, as well as it's not something to be seen through the windows. Kind of an anti-theft, if you will. If you don't see it, you won't want it, right? Anyway, we're going to go through, kind of build up a nice little spacer box, and the cool thing is this is all supplies that we have, so it's going to be technically a free build. It's just certain things we had laying around, and you get to kind of follow around. We actually got some rollers that were free as well. They're going to mount on the bottom of the boxes, so we don't have to put any track system on the bottom or on the actual sides of the panel, so it's going to be a very quick and easy build. Stuff that's mobile to be taken out for camping, what have you. So follow along and we'll see how this turns out. So we had a little bit of an update here. This liner was in the trunk originally, and we found that we just throw it on top, and it kind of helps the aesthetic a little bit. Not that blank plywood is going to be super odd as the rest of this build is going to be, but we kind of have a little bit of change of plans here. We were originally going to do two drawers on either side, but a couple things kind of popped into there. One was the oil can that we'll be putting in here, which is just a standard 5-quart, was going to be too tall for a drawer. So we're just going to put fluids in one side and then probably a basket in the other side. So it can still be removed and mobile, but we still have full access and capability to get into these little side flaps that have the jack in it, as well as the other side has some like a cargo net and a few other things. So just a quick little update. We're going to run through and build a center drawer still, but the two sides are going to be nixed and swapped around. So back to the time lapse. So we got the drawer put in place, and it was a bit of a struggle. I will admit, drawers are not my strong suit. It's something I definitely need to get a lot better at, and I am 100% at fault for the fact that I get very, very frustrated as soon as something I can't quite figure out. So I'm happy that I was able to get completed, and it's done, but I know I'm going to need to finish a few more projects that involve drawers, but I've been putting them off greatly. So the oil fits in just perfectly. Got a little basket in here now. A few things wife was made in there, wanting in there. The drawer works good. Fits stuff like tracks. We're gonna have tools and a variety of other things in there. The whole thing can come out, go through. So if it's a snowy day, we can pull through on the other side to pull out what we need. So that's very nice. We can pull down the seats and just go through on the other end. And it turned out pretty good. Might go through eventually and do a little bit of paint, a little bit of touch-up, but past that, we still haven't wired in the subwoofers. That'll go later and be the finality of it, but we can pull them through the front now and just need to throw some wires on them. I have a little stop block, some little things, but all in all, it's pretty well finished. So we'll go through, and my wife's gonna get each of the essentials and everything organized and be able to get it just the way she likes it. But that was the total build. Beginning to end, had some struggles, but pretty happy with the end result. Hopefully you are too. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and thank you all very much for watching. Have yourself a good one.